This is what the shirt you wear says about you. If you wear a plain white t-shirt, you either identify as a minimalist or you're just really lazy. You like to tell people how it's about simplicity and timeless style, but in actuality, you just didn't really want to think today. You probably have 3 of the exact same shirt in rotation and you treat them like they're different shirts. Also, ketchup is your mortal enemy. And coffee. And orange juice. Anything, really. Even milk, because milk is not always the exact same shade of white. If you're wearing a tank top, there are tons of archetypes of people that wear tank tops, but also you can broadly generalize and fit everyone into either number 1, I work out and I want to show off my arms in this tank top, or number 2, I do not work out and I will do that thing where I lift my arms slightly when taking pictures so it doesn't stick to my side and smush out. If you're wearing a white ruffle blouse, this means I want to look delicate and mysterious. You pin 20 variations of this exact shirt on your Pinterest board. You have a prepared speech about how people misunderstand Sally Rooney novels. Novels here being you've watched the Normal People TV series and you pretend you've read the novel. If you're wearing a halterneck top, then this means you force your friends to take digicam photos of you all the time, like, hey, can you take a digicam picture of me? You go out purely to stage calculated photo shoots with the digicam. If you're wearing a bandeau / tube top, then this is the exact same shtick as the halterneck top, except with the addition that you're doing that shimmy motion with your arms every 20 seconds and living in paranoia the entire night that your tube top is gonna fall off. If someone wants to take a picture of you, bonus points if it's with the digicam, then you have to be like, okay, wait, hold on. If you wear a black t-shirt, there are a couple different variations of people that wear black t-shirts, but the unifying thing is that all of them think that this is your personality and you refuse to wear colors ever. If you wear your black t-shirt tucked in, this means I think this is fashion, and I'm hoping that this black t-shirt will carry the rest of my outfit. It can't carry the whole thing, I'm sorry. If it's an oversized black t-shirt, then this means I want to look like a mysterious artist, which you do, but it also makes me think that you sleep on a mattress with like no bed frame on the floor. I'll still be in love with you, but it looks like that. If you wear a tight fitted black shirt, then this means I 100% flexed in the mirror to myself before leaving the house today. Possibly twice. You want us to know that you go to the gym. You secretly hope that someone will make a TikTok fan cam of you. And finally, if you wear a black t-shirt that's faded, then this shirt is holding on for dear life. And so are you. If you wear a button-up shirt with a tank top underneath, then you hope people will think that this is like a casual outfit that you threw on, but we all know that this is like a calculated ploy. Bonus points if you unbutton the shirt far enough for the layering effect and you pretend it's just the weather. It's just too hot out. If you wear a boxy crop shirt, then this means I care about proportions. You like to wear this shirt with baggy pants and act like it's effortless. It's not. You've measured the hemline against your waistline. You've studied the ratios. You're just pretending you haven't. If you wear an Oxford shirt, this means I want to look smart and like I fell asleep in a library. You can't remember the last time you read a full book, but also I just want to exude the aura that I do, right? But the other half of the time, you can't tell if you look cool or if you just look like a hungover debate team captain. If you're wearing a plaid shirt, this means you are either from a town with no stoplights or a city where people like to cosplay being poor. You want to dress like you build cabins in the forest, but also simultaneously panic when there's no oat milk option at the coffee shop. Quick segue, I'm just reminding you that I have a second channel. It's here. You can subscribe here. I also have a coffee shop because if you know this channel, I do a lot of these flowchart videos. If you're interested in getting a hard copy of any of those flowcharts, then you can check that out. I'm also on Instagram, by the way. Did you know I have an Instagram? Anyway, just click everything. Just click everything. Thank you. If you're wearing a graphic tee for a band that you don't listen to, this means I thrifted this. Thrifted being I bought shit off some girl on Depop who promised me it was vintage. It's vintage, trust me. You just like the shirt, you like the graphic. You've never heard a single song from this band, you've never heard a single lyric, but you will die defending your right to wear it. You like to tell yourself you don't live in the constant fear of someone asking you what your favorite album is. If you're wearing a graphic tee to a band that you do listen to, then this isn't just a shirt to you, okay? You're emotionally attached to it. And you hope that if you wear this shirt, you'll attract someone that also loves this band, right? Like that scene from 500 Days of Summer, okay? You want summer to ruin your life. You know, you want some girl to come up to you and be like, oh my god, I love the Smiths. This has never happened to you in your life. Will it happen? You've probably made a playlist for someone once and made it seem like it was casual, like, oh, I just threw this together. I just threw this mix together. You didn't. You labored over the song order in that thing like it was your thesis. It offends you when people listen to the thing on shuffle because you really thought about the order, okay? It's about the story. It's about the message. Bonus follow-up from that last one, if you're wearing an oversized band t-shirt that you sleep in, then again, this is your emotional support shirt. You've had it since high school. It's stretched out, it's kind of holy, and you'll fight anyone who wants to throw it away. You like to wear this shirt when you feel like, which is often. Somehow it always vaguely smells like despair. If despair had a scent, it would be this shirt. If you're wearing a Ralph Lauren button-up, then you're one internship away from calling yourself a young professional. You like to pretend you don't care about brands, but we all saw the little horse. Sometimes the huge horse. What the f is up with these shirts, by the way? Why is it so garishly big? Like, it looks like the placement of a Monster Energy logo over a gaming t-shirt. Like, it is the exact same vibe to me. You're the type of person who likes to say, I just like clean silhouette, but also you Venmo people for like $3.60. You've never touched a yacht, but this shirt makes you feel like you've inherited one. You'd unironically wear this shirt to meet someone's dad. If you're wearing a shirt with a tiny embroidered logo, then you're pretending to be subtle, but you want people to think it's expensive. You like to think this shirt says understated luxury. The understated part being, this is basically still a logo flex, like people that wear the patterned Burberry or Gucci, but it's just smaller, therefore understated. You like to call things elevated basics, and you probably own a skincare fridge. If you're wearing a crop top, then you are at war with the concept of temperature. It could be freezing, rainy, windy out, and you you will still be out there, okay? Shoulders bared, striding around and pretending you're not cold, but also like visibly shivering. If you're wearing a Henley, this means I want to look like I live in a cabin and make artisanal bread when in fact I live in a studio flat and I microwave my eggs in the morning. You call it a Henley so it sounds intentional, but deep down you just wanted a shirt that makes your forearms look good. You call it by its actual name so people know that you know what it's called. If you're wearing an I love insert city shirt, then there are two types of people here, okay? Either number one, you went to that city for like 3 days and now you constantly bring it up. Bonus points if you went to that city and then you bought the shirt at Urban Outfitters afterward, not in that city. But also, it's fine that I bought it not in the city. It's fine that I bought a shirt that just says it even though I didn't actually buy it in Paris because I actually went to the city, so it's fine, okay? Or number two, you bought this shirt ironically. You say that a lot. It's ironic. You like to wear this shirt with sambas. Sometimes you fear other people perceiving you and not clocking the fact that you're wearing this shirt ironically, because what if they think I'm the type of earnest person that would actually wear this shirt not ironically? Like, what if people don't know that I'm being ironic when I wear an I love Boston shirt? It's an existential crisis for you to get dressed in the morning. Okay, before I get back to calling you out, I need to tell you about something important. So let's say that you want to start a clothing brand or a mug brand or a slightly unhinged quote on a tote bag brand. I'm sure no one's done that before. Normally that means buying a lot of stock up front and praying that someone other than your mom buys it. But with Printful, you don't need to do any of that. It's print on demand, which means nothing gets made until someone actually buys it. So you don't have to turn your bedroom into a warehouse full of unsold hoodies. So this is how Printful works. First, you pick literally any niche, any topic, frogs, anime, philosophy, whatever. Then you go to Printful, you choose a product, t-shirts, phone cases, art prints, it's all there. You upload your design and connect your account to a range of e-commerce platforms. And that's literally it. It's done. They'll print it, they'll ship it, they'll handle your weird customers for you. You just focus on designing and pretending you're running a startup. And if you're really trying to lock in, like you're really trying to grow your business, then they also offer the Printful Growth Plan, which gives you up to 30% off on product costs. If you're worried about the quality on Printful, then just know that big brands use Printful as well. Like actual big brands. So you'll be getting the same quality as them. So yeah, if you've ever wanted to start a brand with zero upfront costs and slightly too much confidence, then check out Printful. Link is in the description. Thank you, Printful, for sponsoring this video, and back to the video. If you're wearing a shirt from a tech conference, then you work in tech. And you got this shirt for free either at your company or even worse, at a random tech fair, and you don't even work for this company. You've never heard of them, but you own 14 of these. All free, all slightly different shades of blue. All of them say shit like disrupt, scale, optimize, which incidentally is also your LinkedIn bio. If you're wearing a shirt that's just an anime character's face, you wore this and you think it's funny because other people know that it's ironic. How do you know that for sure? Or you wore this and you think it's funny because other people know it's ironic. How do you know that? I don't know if you're wearing this shirt ironically, or you hope other people know it's ironic. I don't care if it's ironic or not. Just stay away from me. If you wear a muscle tank, this means you go to the gym. In case anyone's missed that, this shirt is here to remind people that you go to the gym. You do curls in the mirror and you glance sideways to see if anyone's noticed. Also, the armholes in these things is always cut way too low. I've never personally owned one, right? So I don't know, are they designed like that, or like are you mother like stretching it out? Because I have no idea. It could be either one. I have no idea. If you told me it was the latter, I would believe you. If you want a turtleneck, then you either look like a philosopher or like you're about to pitch an app that tries to replace therapy. This shirt says, I read. It just doesn't say what. I may or may not hate you. If you wear a white button-up that's ironed, this says you either actually have your shit together or you are deeply unwell and you're using this shirt to hide it. People like to say, you look sharp, and you say thanks, but your internal monologue is just static. You are hanging on by the crisp white collar and you cried in the bathroom today at work for 10 minutes. If you're wearing a white button-up that's not ironed, then this means I tried. I put the button up on. That counts for something, right? You looked at the iron in the morning. You considered the consequences, but I kind of care. I half care. That's why I have the button up on. There's no stain on it. It's just kind of wrinkly. You know, I just didn't want to iron it. It would be too hard. If you're wearing a tie-dye shirt, then you think this shirt makes you look chill and free-spirited. It doesn't really. You own a dream catcher. You probably bought it off of Amazon. It's fine. If your shirt is covered in logos, this means you want everyone to know you have money, or had money, or thinks you have money. You don't like fashion, you like recognition. This shirt is like a walking resume of expensive names. You live under the motto of more is more. And you kind of look like you're one logo away from being a Supreme sponsored race car. If you're wearing a deep V-neck shirt, then this shirt is a warning sign. You like to think this shirt says confident and sexy. It actually says, I'm 2 missed calls away from a mental breakdown. You keep adjusting the collar like you're in a perfume ad. You're not. You're at the bus stop. If you're wearing a shirt with like a tiger or like a wolf or an eagle or like some other animal on it, then this was either bought ironically or not bought ironically. Both options are terrifying. You like conspiracy theories. Depending on your answer of whether or not you actually bought this shirt ironically, this might mean I enjoy conspiracy theories because I like listening to them and I don't actually believe in them. Or number 2, you do in fact believe the government is breeding sewer rats the size of golden retrievers to control the housing market. Either way, I'm scared of you. I'd love to interview you on a podcast. If you're wearing a camp collar shirt, this means I am not on vacation, but I'm gonna act like I am. You wear this shirt and immediately adopt a new accent. This shirt gives you the false confidence to flirt with someone's girlfriend and talk about the vibe. If you wear this shirt, you're avoiding something. Probably taxes. If you wear a shirt that comes in a 3-pack, this is the default human setting. You own 5 of these and you rotate them and you have a favorite even though they're all technically the same. You like to say things like, I don't really care about clothes, which is code for I peaked emotionally at 19. If you're wearing a shirt with a cartoon character on it, then you like to self-profess that you didn't grow out of your weird phase. You're loud, you're overstimulating, you probably think that you're the most fun person in the room. But most people just think you're deeply unhinged. Not in the fun way, in the I'm gonna talk at you way. If you're wearing a button-up Hawaiian shirt, then there's 3 types of people. Number 1, you think this is ironic. Number 2, you think this is sexy. And number 3, you're someone's dad. All 3 of them are unbearable in their own way. This shirt is what happens when you combine social anxiety with false bravado and like a watered-down mojito. If you're wearing a wife beater, you like to tell girls that they look better without makeup on. There are currently 5 different tubs of pre-workout in your room. If you're wearing a free shirt from a random event, this means I don't really care about my clothes. And I mean it. And this is the real flex. This shirt says TechFest 2014. You have no fucking clue what that is. You didn't go. You don't know who did. But it's soft and you don't care. This is the true effortless style. If you're wearing a shirt that ties in the front, this shirt is a threat. It has no structural integrity. You tied it up and you hope for the best. One wrong move and the whole operation collapses. You call this shirt fashion, but I call it a lawsuit waiting to happen. If you're wearing a mesh shirt, then this means I don't care if people stare. In fact, I want them to. You've never been to Berlin, but you want to, but you're also secretly worried that you'll be outmeshed by everyone else that lives in Berlin. And you're absolutely right, you wouldn't last a goddamn day in Berlin. But since you're not in Berlin, you like to think that you could live in Berlin, and you like to live in the idea and luxuriate in the fact that you would fit right in Berlin, okay? I would totally get into Berghain. You own eyeliner, which you like to think you apply tastefully. If you're wearing a coquette lace shirt, then you want to look like you write love letters and collect dead butterflies. You don't. You collect scented candles and mood swings. Bonus points if this shirt has ribbons and you act like it's your own little special touch. Like, oh, it's my little special flair. If you're wearing a football shirt and you don't watch football, then this means I wear this because I think it looks good with my headphones and my sambas. You have no idea who this team is, so you just think you look cool in your Instagram stories, and honestly, I kind of respect it. This was such a bizarre fashion trend. Like, what the is bloquette core? But you're gonna wear the shit out of this while you can. I guarantee you this fashion trend will be like the bizarre 2020s style thing that like people wear and then immediately regret. This is gonna be the 2020s version of like the 2010s mustache and space outfit, but none of you know it yet, okay? Let me get it through your head right now. If you're a girl wearing a shirt that says Brazil on it, any country really, but like mostly Brazil, then this is very similar to the last one about the football shirt and knowing nothing about football. Here you have no connection to Brazil. You've never been to Brazil. You don't know anything about geography, but the font, amazing. You saw some girl wear this on Instagram. You bought one off of Urban Outfitters immediately. If you're wearing a fitted t-shirt that hugs your arms, then you like to do this when you yawn. You like to like this, you yawn like this. You roll the sleeves up anytime you get, and you think you're being subtle. And finally, if you're wearing an oversized t-shirt with something ironic on it, then this means you are terminally online. You like to wear this with jorts. You either run a meme page or you wish you ran a meme page and you wish you got paid for running a meme page. You like to self-identify as like a walking post, and you will tell people in real life that you're a walking post. You will just use internet language everywhere. Please, I've had enough, okay? Have some decorum. Where is your shame? Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Feel free to make fun of my shirt in the comments section, by the way. If you like this video, I've made a ton of other outfit videos making fun of you, or you can check out some of these flowchart videos. Find me on the second channel, find my, just like, okay, every link in the description, just click everything.